Hey everyone, welcome to today's Rapid Fire Explainer. We are tackling a seriously fun, kind of massive topic today, comparativos, superlativos, and diminutivos. Let's just jump right in, shall we?
We're moving super fast, so here is our game plan. First, we're going to look at forming comparatives, and yeah, that absolutely includes those sneaky irregulars.
Second, we'll hit superlatives, so you can point out the absolute best or worst of the bunch.
And third, diminutives. You know, how to express affection or literal smallness without breaking a sweat.
Right, so let's get into the core grammar rules. We're starting straight away with how you actually build these structures.
First up, comparatives. This is literally just how you compare two things, and the formulas are super easy. For more than, it's más plus your word plus que. Like, mi hermano es más alto que yo. My brother is taller than me. For less than, just swap in menos. Este libro es menos interesante que el otro.
And for as, it's tan como. So, ella es tan inteligente como su hermana. She's as intelligent as her sister.
But watch out, guys. There are four major irregulars you absolutely must know. We like to call them the MPMM.
Exactly. Bueno becomes mejor, meaning better. Malo becomes peor, meaning worse.
And for age, viejo becomes mayor for older, and joven becomes menor for younger. Now, the absolutely crucial point here, never ever use the word más with these four. You don't say more better in English, right? Same deal in Spanish.
Okay, so what if you want to say someone is the most or the least in a whole group? That's called a relative superlative.
You literally just take your comparative and slap the definite article on the front, el, la, los, or las, plus de for the group. So, Ana es la estudiante más inteligente de la clase. Ana is the smartest student in the class.
And those MPMM irregulars, they totally work here too. Just add the article. El mejor simply means the best.
Now, if you want to say something is like extremely good without comparing it to a group at all, you use the absolute superlative. Just drop the final vowel and add ísimo. It's a real game changer, like esta película es buenísima. It just means the movie is extremely good, super simple, and it sounds incredibly native.
Okay, shifting gears to diminutives. This is how you shrink a word's literal size or add a ton of affection. The golden rule here is adding ito or ita. For example, perro becomes perrito, dog to doggy.
Right. There are a few other endings out there like cito for words ending in certain consonants, but honestly, ito and ita are your main anchors here. They instantly add that warmth.
All right, let's refine this a bit and look at some common mistakes and memory tricks to keep you right on track. Okay, I'll play the student making the mistake. Profe, mi hermano es más bueno que yo. Oh, red X. Remember our irregulars. Bueno changes completely. The green check version is, mi hermano es mejor que yo. You would literally never say más bueno.
My turn. Ana es más inteligente estudiante. Bzzzt, no way. You completely forgot the article and the de. To make it a superlative, you absolutely need the la. It's Ana es la estudiante más inteligente de la clase.
Okay, let's try one more common trap.
Mi perro es perrito.
Nope. You can't just tack ito onto the very end of the full word like that. You actually have to drop that final vowel first. It's perrito, not perroito.
So, to avoid those tricky pitfalls, here are your two golden memory tricks. Number one, MPMM, mejor, peor, mayor, menor. And number two, chop before you drop.
You always got to chop off that final vowel before you drop the ito onto the end of your word.
All right, let's put this into practice and see what real-world Spanish actually looks like. We've got three rapid-fire examples for you out in the wild. First, a comparative. Este carro es más rápido que aquel. This car is faster than that one.
Now, a superlative. Este es el mejor restaurante de la ciudad. This is the best restaurant in the city.
And finally, a diminutive. ¿Me das un momentito? Literally, can you give me just a little moment?
You know, these structures overlap all the time in everyday conversation. Let's act out a quick restaurant scene. I'll be Elena.
And I'll be Marco.
¿Cuál restaurante te gusta más?
Este o el de la esquina.
Creo que este es mejor. Tiene el mejor servicio de la ciudad y los platos son riquísimos.
And this brilliantly illustrates how natural it really is.
We just used an irregular comparative, an irregular superlative, and an absolute superlative in literally just 2 sentences.
Awesome. Now it's your turn. Time to test your knowledge with a little practice.
Question 1. Mi hermano es blank que yo. What is the irregular comparative of bueno? Take a second. Think about it. It's mejor. Mi hermano es mejor que yo.
Spot on. Okay, question 2. How do you make casa a diminutive?
Remember our rule? Chop before you drop. Drop the A, add ita. It's casita. Let's quickly wrap this whole shebang up. Comparatives use más or menos que except for those MPMM irregulars.
Superlatives add the article to pick the extreme, and absolute superlatives use ísimo for extremely.
Finally, diminutives like ito shrink a word or add a whole lot of affection. Master these 3 patterns and just think about how much smoother and more expressive your conversational Spanish is going to be.
For sure. So, leaving you with this, the next time you need to describe the absolute best, most ridiculously tiny taco you've ever eaten, what Spanish words are you going to choose?
Thanks for joining this explainer and keep practicing.